Hello guys, welcome because this is the newest update of my blog. Okay guys, today we are gonna be playing chess. Okay guys? Okay, let's do it. Okay. We either play online, play with computer, play with friends, or chess puzzles. But we need to pick play with computer. And we need to do it. That ELO level is gonna be 2100. It's an expert. Okay, let's do it. Okay guys. If this pawn moves here... Oh wait, I just got an idea. Wait a second. Let me think guys. I need to protect this king by this knight. So he moved pawn to d6. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? Are you serious? I will put my knight here. Okay. Let's go! I tricked him. Let's go! We are gonna be winning, guys. Wait. Okay. I will move my bishop. Wait, to a6. Wait, I forgot there's a rook. Oh my god. This is terrible. I will push this pawn to a4. That's good. If this rook just takes this pawn, then I will take back. Wait, I didn't promote. Oh my god. This is my chance. Let's go. Oh no, there's protection. Are you serious? So we protect it using this knight. Let's go! I forgot. Now I cannot castle anymore. You serious? Wait, what? Oh no! It's checkmate. The first checkmate ever. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay guys. I will move my king to e2. But the bishop is actually checkmating him to g4. Now I need to safety. I will move my king to d3. Let's see what's next. So my queen was actually captured by my rook and checkmate my king the same time. The rook was actually moved to d1 and the king was checkmated. So I need to protect it by using this knight and our surroundings that the queen just moved to b6. I need to run by using this king. But the rook will actually take the bishop or the knight, and the queen just actually wants to capture the king by moving into b4. So I need to run. But how is this queen protected? The rook and the queen was protected by this knight the whole time. So I need to move here. Okay, this is too... It's intense, guys, intense. Let's play chess again. But this ELO is gonna be new to chess. Its ELO level is actually the opposite, 200. Okay? Let's play. I go first, so I will do the exact same time to move this pawn to e4. Now this knight just moved into c6. What should I do this time? I move this bishop to b5, and then this pawn will move into e6. I rather push my pawn to e5, but the enemy's knight will actually move to b4. Okay? Let's see. I will move this knight to e2. Okay. But the knight will move back to c6. So I will capture it by using this bishop. Okay, guys? So the rook will move into b8. I should rather take this pawn on d7 to checkmate the king, or I will just sacrifice my own bishop, or just castle it. I will rather choose 3 of those. Nah, bro, I will just castle. This knight will move into f6. Okay, guys? So I will move this bishop into b7. This rook will actually move to g8 by doing the exact same thing as the other rook of these enemies just do. Okay, guys? I will capture this knight by using this pawn on e5. But the queen takes it back. So I need to push this knight over here. But it's checkmate. The king is checkmated. So the rook will take back. Since g2 pawn is protected by the rook, the king, and the bishop. But the pawn only has 2 protectors left because this bishop is gonna capture this bishop. The king moves and I will move to capture this pawn on e6. The pawn will move here on g5. I'll move this knight on e4, but the pawn on g5 has protector of the rook to capture the bishop and the knight too. So I rather choose this pawn. The king cannot move this square on E8 because that the knight protects that square. So the pawn will move into H6. Okay guys, what should I move next? Okay. Let's move this rook to F4. Since this pawn on G5 cannot capture it, since its ELO is actually 200 and I am 1000. So my next move is to move this rook into the open space. Okay. This pawn is pushing into the square of C6. Okay. I'll capture this knight to rook, or the pawn. That rook is actually on C8. The king was checkmated and the king was moved into F6. The bishop moves here. Okay. The king moves that square into G7. I move this pawn. This pawn needs to survive because it will promote into a queen. A checkmate. Wait, what? Just look. If I would rather just capture this pawn, but I will also capture this pawn. It's like a cheat. Yes, guys, I'm true. Believe me. To checkmate this king the whole time. Are you serious? My turn. Let's go. We got a queen. Okay. This queen will take... this queen will actually protect this knight on C8. The pawn moves at A6. Right, guys? Okay. The rook moves into D4. The bishop is next to move in B4. The rook takes back in B4. And the king moves this square. Okay. What should I move next? Aha! You know, I have a plan. If this queen just move into G4, the king cannot even move or capture the queen because this rook will actually capture it back. Wait, what? The king is trapped. But the rook will actually protect the king on G6. Okay, guys? With using this queen to G5. And then the pawn takes my only queen. The queen takes the rook. Wait, that is not smart. The rook will take the pawn on G4. Okay, so actually, to checkmate the king, we need to use this queen on G5 to capture this rook on G6. Let's go. This king is actually in the square. H8 and H7, like a good boy in a jail. So we need extra more space on the king. So the queen will capture this pawn on C6 to eliminate this other pawn on A6. But the A6 pawn will move the A5 pawn. Okay guys, the queen will actually follow it, but the king will follow it too. The rook is there. Like, okay. Let's see. The pawn on A4 is gonna be capturing this bishop. So the bishop takes it back. Let's go. The king in the next move on the king. The black king cannot capture this rook because the queen is protecting it. So the pawn will closer. The pawn on D1 will move to D4. The king will move to H7. Until two more moves of the white pawn. Chess. Okay. So after two moves of the pawn, this pawn will actually promote into another queen. This black king is a loser because it is trapped by the queen on D8, the queen on C5, and the rook on G5. Okay. If this king move into H7 like a good boy, then move your queen into E7. Your king moves this square into H8, guys, right? But if you steady these queens behind and always move this pawn, the king, the bishop, the knight, and the rook, then it's gonna be a stalemate like this, right? So who won? Subscribe if it is me, or like if it's the computer. I will give you 5 more seconds of space. Are you guys done? Okay, if you guys like and subscribe in this video, then you will guys have a reward or bonus. Okay. I will actually capture this enemy's knight by using my knight on B3 to capture this knight on D4. But the pawn takes it back because the pawn is actually from C3. My best move here is actually this. By the time this knight will capture this queen on D1, the bishop moves here. So come on, bishop. Let's go. Not the knight. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe this video for the next part of chess. Or this monster piece will actually sleep with you in the middle of the night. Okay guys, goodbye.